Bananas have often found themselves at the center of a nutritional debate that reflects a broader misunderstanding of what makes a food healthy. Once praised as a convenient, wholesome snack, they've more recently been criticized, primarily for their sugar and carbohydrate content. Some diet trends, particularly low-carb and ketogenic movements, have painted bananas as too high in natural sugars to be part of a balanced diet. But this narrow view overlooks the broader nutritional value of bananas and their unique contributions to health, especially when consumed as part of a varied, whole food diet. In truth, bananas are one of nature's most perfectly packaged fruits, rich in essential nutrients like potassium, vitamin B6, and dietary fiber, while offering antioxidants and natural energy in an easily digestible form. Far from being a nutritional liability, bananas are a misunderstood ally, especially for cardiovascular, digestive, and athletic health. The primary concern people have with bananas is their sugar content, about 14 grams per medium banana. But context matters. These are natural sugars, accompanied by water, fiber, vitamins, and minerals, not the refined, added sugars found in soda, pastries, or candy. The glycemic impact of a banana is moderated by its fiber content, particularly resistant starch and pectin in less ripe bananas, which slows the release of sugars into the bloodstream. This helps prevent blood sugar spikes and supports steady energy. In fact, bananas often have a medium glycemic index, GI, rating, and many studies show that moderate fruit intake, even from sweeter fruits, is not associated with increased risk of weight gain or type 2 diabetes. On the contrary, fruit-rich diets are consistently linked to lower rates of chronic disease. Bananas' real strength lies in their nutrient density, especially when it comes to potassium. A single medium banana contains roughly 400 to 450 milligrams of potassium, a vital electrolyte that plays a key role in maintaining normal blood pressure, muscle function, and nerve signaling. High potassium diets are known to counterbalance the effects of sodium, reducing the risk of hypertension and cardiovascular disease. Unfortunately, many modern diets are deficient in potassium, making bananas an easy and delicious way to help fill the gap. In addition to potassium, bananas offer a generous dose of vitamin B6, a critical nutrient for brain development, neurotransmitter synthesis, and the metabolism of proteins and carbohydrates. Just one banana can provide about a quarter of the daily recommended intake for vitamin B6, making it one of the top fruit-based sources. The fruit also supplies modest amounts of vitamin C, magnesium, and small but meaningful levels of tryptophan, an amino acid involved in mood regulation through serotonin production. Fiber is another important reason to reconsider bananas' place in a healthy diet. With around 3 grams of total fiber per medium banana, they contribute to digestive regularity, satiety, and better blood sugar control. Unripe or slightly green bananas contain resistant starch, a type of fermentable fiber that resists digestion in the small intestine and acts as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial gut bacteria in the colon. This promotes a healthier gut microbiome and may improve metabolic flexibility and insulin sensitivity over time. Meanwhile, ripe bananas, with more simple sugars and less resistant starch, are easily digestible and ideal for quick energy during exercise or recovery. That's part of why bananas have been a staple in athletic diets for decades. Their mix of natural sugars, electrolytes, and rapid digestibility make them an ideal pre- or post-workout food. Whether you're an endurance athlete, a weekend jogger, or just feeling depleted, a banana can restore glycogen, prevent cramps, and replenish nutrients more naturally than many commercial sports drinks or energy bars. It's no coincidence they're often handed out at marathons and sporting events. Bananas offer functional fuel that the body can absorb and use quickly without digestive strain. Bananas also contain a range of antioxidant compounds, including dopamine and catechins, both of which have been shown to reduce oxidative stress and support heart health. Contrary to popular belief, the dopamine in bananas doesn't affect brain chemistry the way endogenous dopamine does, but it does act as an antioxidant in the bloodstream, helping to reduce cellular damage from free radicals. Even the form in which bananas are eaten can influence their benefits. Green bananas, which are higher in resistant starch, can be cooked into dishes or added to smoothies for gut health support. Ripe bananas are sweeter and softer, making them perfect for baking, freezing into desserts, or eating on their own as a naturally satisfying snack. Dried banana chips, on the other hand, often lose many of these benefits when fried or sugar-coated, so sticking to whole, fresh bananas is the best way to maximize their advantages. In the end, The vilification of banana stems from a misunderstanding of carbohydrates and an overemphasis on glycemic index over whole food context. When viewed through a broader, more balanced lens, bananas are clearly a health-promoting food, affordable, portable, and naturally nutrient-rich. They support everything from blood pressure regulation and gut health to athletic performance and immune function. So rather than seeing bananas as something to avoid, they should be embraced, not as a sugary indulgence, but as a vital, versatile food that proves once again that health is not about obsessively cutting out certain foods, but about understanding them in their full biological and nutritional context. Bananas aren't a guilty pleasure. They're a smart, evidence-backed choice in any health-conscious diet.